Welcome to the KEP Knowledge English Podcast. I'm your host, James Rivers, and I'm thrilled to have you join us on this journey of learning and discovery.
And I'm Sophia Wells. Whether you're looking to improve your English skills or dive into insightful discussions on a range of topics, you're in the right place.
Here on KEP, we explore everything from language learning tips to thought-provoking conversations that will challenge your perspective and expand your knowledge.
Each episode will bring you fresh insights, practical advice, and a little bit of fun along the way. So grab your headphones and let's get started.
This is KEP Knowledge English Podcast. Let's dive in. You know, Sophia, we all have those mornings where we wake up feeling exhausted, even after what should have been a full night's rest.
Oh, for sure. It's like, how is that even possible? You go to bed thinking, yes, I'm getting my 8 hours. Then the alarm rings and it feels like you've only had two.
I know the feeling all too well, but the big question is, why does this happen? Why do we still feel tired even after getting a lot of sleep? Well, today we're going to uncover the science behind it all and give you practical tips on how to wake up feeling refreshed, even if you don't get a full 8 hours.
I'm definitely excited about this one. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Let's dive into the science first so we can understand why this happens, and then we'll talk about what we can do to fix it.
So let's start by breaking down what's going on when we sleep. Most of us think of sleep as just a time to rest, right? But in reality, it's much more complex.
Exactly. We don't just fall asleep and wake up 8 hours later feeling the same the whole time. Our sleep happens in stages, and we go through multiple cycles during the night.
Right. Each sleep cycle lasts about 90 minutes. And during that cycle, we go through 5 different stages. These stages include light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. The key to feeling refreshed in the morning lies in when you wake up in those stages.
So it's kind of like a timing game, right? You want to wake up at just the right time in the cycle, or you'll feel groggy and out of it.
Exactly. Let's break it down a little more. In the first stage of sleep, we start to relax and drift off, which is called the lull stage. Then, in the second stage, we enter light sleep, where our bodies start to relax, but we're not deeply asleep yet.
That sounds pretty peaceful, right? But here's the thing, if you wake up during this stage, you'll probably feel just fine. But if you wake up during the next two stages, deep sleep or REM, you're going to feel like you've been hit by a truck.
Yep, deep sleep, which is stage 3, is when your body and mind are in total rest. Your organs and muscles are completely relaxed and your body repairs itself. But if you get woken up during that stage, it's like being dragged out of a deep rest. It can make you feel disoriented, irritable, and downright tired.
I know that feeling too well. And then we get to the final stage, REM sleep. That's when we dream, but it's also the most important stage for our brain. But waking up in the middle of it can make you feel, well, terrible.
Right. So, in order to wake up feeling refreshed, the goal is to align your wake up time with the natural end of your sleep cycle, ideally at the end of stage 5, right when the cycle transitions to the next one.
Okay, so now that we understand why we feel tired when we wake up, the next question is, how can we actually use this knowledge to sleep smarter and feel better in the morning?
Great question, Sophia. Let's talk about how to wake up feeling energized even if you don't get the full 8 hours. So, as I mentioned before, it all comes down to timing your sleep.
Wait, are you saying we can actually calculate the perfect time to wake up? Like with math?
Yes, you can. It's actually pretty simple. All you need to do is count your sleep cycles. Since each cycle is 90 minutes, you want to aim for 5 full cycles, which is 7.5 hours.
So, if I need to wake up at 6 a.m., I just count back 7.5 hours from that time to find out when I should go to bed.
Exactly. So, if you need to wake up at 6 a.m., you should go to bed around 10:30 p.m. That way, you'll complete 5 full cycles and wake up feeling refreshed.
But what if I can't get a full 7.5 hours of sleep? What if I'm staying up late working on something or just have an early meeting?
That's where flexibility comes in. If you can't get the full 7.5 hours, you can adjust your sleep to get between 3 to 6 cycles. Even with 3 cycles, which is about 4.5 hours, you can still wake up feeling better than if you slept less and didn't sync with your cycle.
Ah, I see. It's like making the most of the sleep you get by syncing with your natural rhythm. It's kind of like playing Tetris with your sleep.
Absolutely right. By adjusting your sleep cycles, you can get the most out of whatever sleep you do get. It's all about timing.
Okay, James, now we know the science and the math behind good sleep. But how do we actually make sure we fall asleep faster and get the most out of each cycle?
Good question, Sophia. The first tip I have is to stick to a consistent sleep routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. This helps your body get into a rhythm, so falling asleep and waking up feels natural.
I've noticed that when I don't stick to a routine, my sleep gets all messed up. And then the next day, I feel like a zombie.
That's true. Consistency is key. Another tip is to avoid screens before bed. The blue light from your phone or computer can mess with your body's ability to fall asleep.
Guilty as charged. I've spent hours scrolling on my phone right before bed, and then I wonder why I can't fall asleep.
It's a pretty common problem, but it's easy to fix. Just put down your phone at least 30 minutes before bed. That gives your body a chance to unwind.
Also, don't forget about the environment. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. These are the ideal conditions for your body to relax and get into a deep sleep.
Yes, a cool, dark room is ideal. And if you can, try some relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or even a warm bath before bed to help your mind calm down.
All great tips. Now, what if you don't have control over your schedule? What if life's unpredictable and you can't always follow the perfect sleep routine?
The big takeaway here is simple. Sleep is a cycle, and waking up at the right point in that cycle is key to feeling good. You can get less sleep and still wake up feeling refreshed as long as you align with your body's natural rhythm.
Exactly. It's not just about how long you sleep, but when you sleep. So even if you can't get the full 7.5 hours, aim for 3 to 6 sleep cycles to feel your best.
And remember, don't stress if you don't always get perfect sleep. Life happens, but being mindful of your sleep cycles can really make a difference.
So, our advice, get a good night's sleep, wake up at the right time, and you'll feel energized and ready to take on your day.
That's right, Sophia. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you've learned something valuable today.
And if you have any tips for sleeping better or waking up energized, share them with us in the comments. We love hearing from you.
This has been the KEP, Knowledge English Podcast. Until next time, sleep well, wake up refreshed, and keep learning.